What's up, traders? So today I want to talk about when to pull your profits. Not when to close the trade and lock in your profits, but when to pull them out of your account into real money. And what I recommend really depends on your emotional level to trade. A lot of people, you hear this all the time. I even got it pulled up here, a compound calculator. You just leave your profits in, it grows, and grows, and they're not wrong. I've grown my account fast. It doesn't just ramp up; it spools up, it curves up. As you gain momentum, you make more, but at the same time you lose more because you have more in your account. So right here, you start with $1,000, 1% a day. At the end of 60 days, no weekends. So compounddaily.com. Just Googled a compound profit calculator. I like to refer to these as my a tracker. Am I on pace? So you start with $1,000. At the end of 60 days, you are up 1,800. Yeah, you're up to 1,816. Each day you made 1%. So earnings $10. First day you earned $10. Next day you earned $10.10. Just doesn't sound like that much, but again, this is a percentage game. So at the end of the day, or at the end of your 60 days, you're making $18. So we'll change that to 90 days. Just another 30 days on there. Move from 1,800 to almost 2,500. So 60 days, we're here, making your $18 in your one day. Now it's 1817. So you're doing the same trades, the same 1%, but 90 days later, $24 per trade versus $10. 1% is relatively slow in the game. I'll do 120 because I want to show you guys. At what point are we at? There's 3,000. Another 30 days, you're up 3,300. So your first 60 days, you make $800, and then the next 60 days after that, you're up way more. Obviously, at the end of the day, you're making $32. If you start with your 3,000, or if you even just continued it, your 3,000, your next 120 days, your 3,000 has turned into $9,900. So it spools up and it goes quick. It starts ramping up. So now you're making $100 a day. That's why I say it really depends on your emotional level to trade. To some people, losing $100 would hurt them. I've watched traders do this. So traders will start out, they'll fund their account. They're thinking they lose $100, big deal. They bought a $100 account. They're way too much margin, but they shoot it up thousands. They'll go from $100 to $30,000 in a month because they're not doing 1%. They're doing way more like 10, which isn't even rare. 10% is doable every day. It's harder to find those trades, but doable every day. So here, 30 days in, your 3,000 has turned into almost 4,800. So even though they're turning this money into this, they're seeing these huge numbers. Their losses get a lot bigger too, but they're still stuck on the $100 they had invested. So that $100, they might have just lost. Oh, hang on a second, I'm telling you guys all wrong. Never mind. So your 3,000 at 10% a day turns into 278 million in a 120-day period. So you're making some big money. If that didn't show you that spools up, I don't know what else would. But this is how it spirals out of control. They go up. Real example: guy buys his account. Month, maybe 2 months later, he's up almost $40,000. Loses $15,000 in one day and loses his mind. He has now completely forgotten the fact that he bought in for $100 and he's up to $40,000. Just freaking out. I don't get it. He was still up 25,000, but it depends on where you're at emotionally. That guy didn't see it as he's still up 25,000. He's freaking out because he lost 15,000 in one day. So another popular thing to do is just pull your profits out. So for the longest time in the beginning, I started with a $200 account, and every time I reached 300, I pulled I pulled 100 out, went back to my 200 every time. I did this over and over again, repeatedly. Just because things do spiral out of control. When you start playing with big numbers that you're not used to, if you get that money quick, you will lose that money quick. So you have to really prepare yourself. It needs to be mentally just driven into you that this is a percentage game. So quit focusing on the number, just focus on the percentage growth, and you'll be much better off. So if that's you, if you're someone that just can't handle a big loss and you know you can't, then yeah, fund your account. When it goes up to a certain amount, pull that profit out, just enjoy it, and then start over again every time. It's easy. Just keep doing what you're doing. You'll keep making money. But so it just doesn't make sense if you're not emotionally ready to turn your 1,000 into 10,000 and lose 5,000, and then you're freaking out. Then you'll lose that other 5,000 really fast because you were not paying attention. You're not trading the same anymore. You're more worried about what you just lost than what you're going to gain. So depending on you as a person, if you're new to this, then I would suggest funding the account, picking amount. When you hit that goal, pull it out and start over. Whether you want to change that goal every time and ramp it up, just in the beginning until you know you're ready, you know this is a percentage game, and you're not going to focus on your losses. Don't focus on the dollar amount. Focus on your loss. You're great with money management. Then I would say, yeah, let the account grow. Let it grow like crazy, because the more you have, the more you make for sure. So that's it. This video is pretty short, but I just wanted to go over that because people were asking me what to do. They've heard different suggestions, and I would suggest, I really would, if you're just starting out, I would suggest set a goal, hit it, and pull that profit out, get back to where you're at. But once you know you're ready, then yeah, if you don't need the money to pay bills, if you don't just need it for anything, then yeah, I'd let it grow. If you still don't need the money for bills, but you're still new to the trading, pull it out, buy some toys with it, just do fun stuff with it. Just get used to that. So thanks again for watching, guys. I know this one was short. I just wanted to touch base on that. Don't forget to like the video. Comment down below if you have any questions, or email me. My link is in the description. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that little bell button so you'll be the first to watch the next video I upload. And again, let's lock in profits, not losses.